If you're on YouTube, you'll be able to check this out. No graphs, y'all. Um, so we're gonna talk about cereal logos tonight, or cereal mascots a little bit. So back in the day, I think the mascot meant a little bit of something about the cereals that you ate, because you thought maybe that mascot was cool, and or you thought that mascot was stupid, so you didn't mess with that particular cereal. So I have quite a few of them listed on here. So the question is, did it matter when you
MAGA,
were
not
younger?
mega.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Lucky Charms, that nigga MAGA as fuck. No, okay. Um, no, not MAGA, not MAGA. Did the cereal mascot matter then versus now to like what you would do? Like I will see those commercials to this day of Lucky Charm, and and we'll sing the little tune, and put on my fake Irish accent or whatever, and we'll buy Lucky Charms. But additionally, man, I couldn't stand that Trix Rabbit back in the 80s. And I hate that dude now too. So I would never quit a box of Tricks. So Hutch, does the mascot matter?
Lord, I can't even believe I'm saying this stuff. Yes, the mascot mattered. It
Okay.
still matters.
Right. Okay. Brother Beavis, the mascot
I,
matter?
yeah, I would say so because there's like the one example square in the middle here, Tony the Tiger.
Mm-hmm.
Always thought Tony the Tiger was cool. You could say he was great, but
Well done.
Frosted Flakes are trash, and I think that's a hot take on this line. But Frosted Flakes
Yeah.
are absolute garbage.
Oh.
So that's where
They
I think
are.
but that by the same token, like I would be drawn to them because Tony the Tiger was pretty sweet. But
Like you
his cereal is
remember,
god
yeah.
awful. Yeah,
Yeah, you remember the mascots. It was like, oh, I used to eat this. Let me put
right.
this in my mouth, much like Monster Series.
And
Um,
similarly, like Captain Crunch, like he was pretty cool. Cereal, like say goodbye to the inside of your mouth. You know, Snap Crackle Pop, they were okay, but like you
oh,
had to have a 1-to-1 ratio between sugar and the cereal to get
yeah.
that down. Uh, Dig'em kind of sucked, and his cereal was average.
Mm,
Toucan was whatever, and his cereal was average. Yeah,
mm.
Lucky Charms, that was always good.
That's the monster from We Want Honeycombs from
Yeah,
the
the frick
90s
with the
there.
honeycomb. Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say he looks like a
We we
modern.
we all know who these are. I know who they are,
Okay.
and that's well, but they're 50 years in my brain, except for Mr. Honeycomb over here.
Well, okay, but hold up. I never messed with, and still to this day, you couldn't force a box of Snack, Crackle, and Pop like a regular Rice Krispie down my throat without a
Mhm.
spoonful of
Yeah,
sugar.
yeah.
Like, there's not a
You would
chance.
have to put like a glacier of sugar on top of it,
Right.
and literally, and then like get whatever you could get, or it all started to sink,
At
and
the
then have to
bottom,
go
yeah,
way down in the bottom,
right.
get you a spoonful of sugar.
Scratch up your spoon.
Hmm. I,
Yeah,
I never,
like
I never
I don't know
messed with.
why they made healthy cereal because it was just an invitation to put stuff in it that was not healthy. Like it's like you can either put the cereal on or I'm going to put the cereal on, and it's more
Yeah.
responsible if you do it.
I
So
Right.
just bought a box of frosted Rice Krispies because I would never eat a regular Rice Krispie. What about that Buzz the Bee, man? Like, I remember when they introduced him, and I was like, "This is stupid. Why are they making Honey Nut Cheerios? Regular Cheerios suck." But I certainly have a box of the Honey Nut in my house right now.
I can't remember the last time I finished a box of Honey Nut Cheerios, but I've definitely had them in the house recently. They usually like get some initial action and then sit for a long time, and then like,
Yes.
oh, forgot to close this up, and now there's
Yeah.
one Cheerio left in the box.
Well,
Oh
You
yeah.
know,
That's not.
you
Yeah.
you could put an airtight seal on a thing of cereal now after you open it, and in 3 days that shit is bad.
Yeah, they do kind of stick together after a while. That's
They
one of the biggest battles in my house, is that my children don't know how to open a box of cereal or the bag inside
yeah.
there.
What is up with that?
They just rip it all to be
Right.
damn like it's a bag of potato chips. I'm like, no, you need to cut a little thing here,
Yeah.
like just a little
uh,
bit, because you let all
Like
that, you letting all my good air inside that
that's
cereal
like that
box.
arthroscopic surgery or
Yeah,
endoscopic surgery to get the cereal out of the bag.
yeah, they
Yeah.
me messing up, man. It's,
Yeah, open a
what
box, be like,
why can't
did
they
you
put a
chew it open? What happened?
why can't they put a seal on it?
yeah, you would think this technology would have gotten to that.
Well, we know why, because
Yes.
you'll go and buy another box. They don't give a
Hmm.
after you buy, you don't give a rat's ass after the first And the boxes are so small now too. You do eat a whole thing in one fucking sitting now.
Yeah, Dick'em Smacks, that's terrible cereal. I know when we was kids, that was like, oh, get some Honey Smacks or Sugar Smacks as they were when we was kids.
Yeah.
That's a terrible
Sugar
cereal.
Smacks.
Yeah, it was
That was some
terrible.
branding.
Yeah, it was some terrible ass cereal. Yeah, that's not there. And I didn't put him up here because he was the coolest person but Sugar Bear was like the coolest cereal mascot, man. I love Sugar Bear. Like, I don't remember really eating the cereal all that much, but I just remember him being like very cool in his commercials.
Yeah.
What was that? And what was that? That's not Sugar Smack. What was Sugar Bear?
I was going to say I can't remember what cereal he sold.
Something crisp, wasn't it?
Oh, Sugar Crisp. Yeah, I think it might have been Sugar Crisp.
Is that Honey Crisp now?
I don't think it exists.
I don't know if they do it anymore. But,
I ain't seen Sugar Bear in a minute, but yeah,
I think he might be considered a pimp or something.
Sugar Crisp.
Well, he only was wearing a top and no bottoms walking around the streets.
With it, that was essentially Digg'em Smacks. It was the same cereal, right?
It was the same cereal, correct. Now, I do have a box of great Tony the Tiger cereal in my house right now. It does not taste the same as it used to, which is I think we could say that probably almost all of these, but because they made the brand or the whatever, the cereal is all small now. It's like this. They used to be like the size of your tongue.
The boxes have shrunk down to it's like play food.
Yeah. I don't know. I just like, I don't know. I think it still does matter. Like, I think if you get a cool enough cereal, like with a logo and a character, like people will buy it. Like, I never got into like some, Mr. T or anything like that. The bad branding. But like, I think these regular cartoon cereal box heroes kind of tie right into the actual, the cartoons that you were watching while you were eating.
Now, the coolest or whatever cereal of all time would used to be Wheaties. Mm-hmm. And I couldn't even think of Wheaties to save my chucking life.
Yeah, never. I don't think I've ever had a box of Wheaties or a bowl of cereal.
I think at the old house we still had the 1974 fucking Cincinnati Reds still in the fucking cabinet.
It still may be in that house.
It's the bad part of Raisin Bran.
Yeah,
it's worse than Raisin Bran.
If you believe there's a good part of Raisin Bran, that is.
Hey, hold up. What we won't be doing is slandering Raisin Bran on this podcast, sir.
Gnarly old, somebody's toes got chewed off and rolled in sugar.
Wait a minute. Post Raisin Bran, Kellogg's Raisin Bran is better than Post Raisin Bran.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I don't mess with Post. But also I'd be lying if I tell you like I'm gonna get some Raisin Bran, because I need to,
that's doctor recommended.
Yeah, get the gears going here. Like I just buy extra raisins. Cause they be but like 7 raisins in a bowl.
Yeah, you buy extra raisins.
Yeah, buy extra raisins and put them in there and then eat it. Because I need the raisins for other reasons too. So that's what I'm saying. Need extra raisins. That's all. Okay. Yeah, I don't think they could have made a